Now listen, many of us are painfully aware of the situation we are in. We know if life's going good or if life's going bad. We also know the impact of not reaching our goals. Many of us are human. We understand that if you don't take a risk, you may not ever get the reward. Now some of you may see this, start getting a ton of motivation, and then click off this video ready to tackle the day. But you're wrong. This video isn't to motivate you. It's to instill hard discipline and work ethic that will allow you to reach your goals and achieve a higher standard for yourself. It's like Edward Elric said,
"There's no such thing as a painless lesson. They just don't exist. Sacrifices are necessary. You can't gain anything without losing something first. Although, if you can endure that pain and walk away from it, you'll find that you now have a heart strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Yeah, a heart made full metal."
Our path to success is often paved with difficult choices and sacrifices. What have you given up, or what are you willing to give up to achieve your goals? So where do you start? You start with a look inside yourself. What makes you tick? What sets you apart from someone else? If you have nothing, and there's no one that truly has nothing, but if you truly feel you have nothing, then start with what you want. Do you want to keep letting life pass you by? Do you want to keep letting others win? The choice is ultimately yours. Many people fall into this trap of starting, where they magically think they'll be an overnight success. They look at musicians or internet streamers and believe that they got all of it overnight by some miracle. What they don't see or even believe is the hours upon hours they put in behind the scenes, honing their craft, taking criticism, and becoming better. And yes, there's an argument for internet celebrities that are immature, show off, and act like fools. But to that argument, I say, why let that stop you? Those immature celebrities never went through the sacrifice, never went through the pain of working hard and going all in. So who cares? Why compare yourself to them? True success comes from consistent effort over time. It has to be you. Discipline is so important in shaping your future self, and without it, you never have the ability to stick with anything. Ever wanted to learn the piano? Maybe learn Japanese so you can watch anime without subtitles? I have, but you know what stopped me from learning? Discipline. I was so motivated and hyped to learn Japanese that after 2 days of what I thought was hard work, I gave up, said this isn't for me, and moved on to the next thing. This is the mindset you have to strive to change. Instead of abandoning something, you must learn to stick with it. It's like David Goggins says,
that where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the after it every daggone day.
The power of persistence cannot be understated. Imagine if I'd stuck with my Japanese lessons. Where might I be today if I had? It's about pushing through those moments of doubt and discomfort that set your future self up for success. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Each small step in learning, whether it's a new language, a new skill, a new whatever you want, is a building block towards a larger goal. Discipline is the product of those who stick to their goals. Setting clear and achievable goals is the first step in developing discipline. Once you break down those goals into smaller goals, the road ahead feels more manageable. The key part is the consistency. It's not about just setting the objective, it's about relentlessly pursuing it, regardless of the hurdles. The journey molds your character, teaching you valuable lessons about patience and hard work. It's discipline that separates dreamers from achievers. Alright, so you figured out that you need the fundamentals of starting your journey as well as staying disciplined while on it. But what about when life throws you a curveball? When the hand you're dealt isn't in your favor? Perseverance is a silent yet powerful force that keeps us moving. It isn't because we are motivated, but because it must be done. Perseverance is finding a way and understanding that a path is rarely straight or smooth. There's going to be moments when you doubt yourself, but carry on you must. When obstacles seem insurmountable and your spirit starts to waver, look towards your resolve. Have you faced worse? Can the odds be flipped back on your side? The answer is they always can be. Whether you're getting knocked down, whether you are down on your luck, whether you made a mistake, everything can be fixed. The odds can always be back in your favor with perseverance. Perseverance is a crucial trait in overcoming challenging situations, such as a 19-year-old struggling to quit drinking and smoking. This journey is often filled with obstacles and setbacks, yet perseverance acts as the guiding force that keeps you moving forward, despite the difficulties. We can imagine that quitting drinking or smoking is rarely straightforward or easy. It requires continuous effort. But perseverance helps us understand that progress is incremental, and that each small step forward is a victory in and of itself. No matter how difficult the journey may seem, for the 19-year-old in this situation, it's the quality of perseverance that will ultimately enable them to overcome their struggles and transform their challenges into triumphs. This chapter might hit closer to home, but it's integral in defining your future. Failure happens to us all. It's the unwanting feeling that needs to happen in order to grow and become strong. This chapter is called The Dark Hour for 2 reasons. 1, it sounds super cool, and 2, mistakes happen in brief moments, whether it be a second, a minute, or an hour, but you must never let it change your whole entire day, month, year, or life. These things happen, and let me be the first to tell you it's all gonna be okay. I can't tell you how many times I wish I could go back and fix my mistakes, but we can't, and all we can do is take the lessons and learn from them. Many people live in the past, either constantly reminiscing on the good times, or constantly trying to fix what they did wrong. It's all a mental game, and many people struggle to figure that out. It's okay to not be okay, and many men and women fail to acknowledge that as well. But you have to eventually figure out that life continues to move no matter what happens.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there, and you gonna look up. These days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, well, gotta figure it out. Made some mistakes. Life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point.
So constantly trying to improve your own self and constantly trying to fix your mentality is the key to getting out of the darkness and into a happy mindset. Again, start small. If you feel like you're self-sabotaging yourself, ask yourself why. Is it all in your head? Are you really the problem? It's all mental. You either take the time to fix it now or never do. Remember, do not let what happens in a minute or an hour affect how you feel for your entire lifetime. The last thing every person needs to do is leave it all on the line. Push themselves to the absolute breaking point so that when tomorrow comes, you can push even further. Like I've been saying, everyone thinks this needs to happen immediately, but it just doesn't. All progress is good progress, no matter how incremental it is. Everyone had to start somewhere, so why not just start? I'm talking directly to you. Why can't you do it? Why can't it be you with money? Why can't it be you with happiness? Why can't it all be you? Believe in yourself, and you will accomplish everything in life. Thank you all for watching this video. I post daily shorts about motivation and a bunch of stuff that can really inspire you. I hope you can check it out as well as subscribe. Have a great day.